Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 Podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin. Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Podcast character design is done by Demon Artie. Check her out over on Twitter at Artie Demon. You're going to see some great artwork, fan art, redesigns, original stuff. And if you like what you see, be sure to give her a like, a follow, and a retweet. Episode 23 of Amphibia, and I have to say this is probably my least favorite episode. It's not bad, but it just didn't stick with me like the other ones did. It made me laugh. It had heart at the end, but I just think it was more about the silly situation than it was about the actual lesson. They could have done a better job. But Civil Wart, and we open it up, and I guess once a month they put on a play. And the whole town gets together. This Wartwood is such a hillbilly town. It's hilarious. But Hop Pop's like, oh, we get together and we get to watch a night of, fantasy so we can forget about our horrible lives. Like, because everything in this world is sad. They're all looking for seats, and Sprig sees the choice seat right up front, right in the middle. And him and Pod's like, oh, no, if I get it first. He gets there first, but she complains, and, Hop Pop's like, hey, give it to your little sister. He's like, no, I was here first. He's like, that's what older brothers do. You look out for your little sister, which is true, which I think they should have done a better job in this episode about. But, of course, he gives it up, and, he's irritated because, they made him do it. It's just sitting in this, nasty stump that's all, rotten. And he's telling Anne, hey, that sucks, I have to always give everything up for Polly. She gets special treatment just because she's, littler than me. She gets everything. I grew up in a gigantic family. I've said this in other things. So this doesn't necessarily, I know, dude, Sprig, I know. It's fine. I got older brothers and sisters. I got younger brothers and sisters. It comes with the territory. But I guess Anne was a single child. We learned that about her. And, of course, she kind of, throws it in his face, but in her special Anne kind of way, so she wasn't doing it on purpose.
I'm an only child, so I don't relate. All my parents' attention was focused on me, and it was awesome.
It was pretty funny. The mayor's still there. Again, I don't know how this guy's still an elected official. Someone tried to explain this to me, but no, this guy's a piece of crap. He doesn't seem to be done anything bad in the last few episodes, but embezzlement, lying, all that, raising the taxes. But he's out there and he's like, oh, we got a problem. The actors on the way here, they all got killed, they got eaten. This is a very dangerous world. The crowd is upset that they don't get to watch their play, not the fact that these people died. It's such a, well, I want to say it's such a way of life out here that people don't necessarily care when people get killed by monsters because it happens all the time. But Anne has a bright idea of using her cell phone to show off one of her movies. And I even thought, dude, her cell phone is itty bitty. How are they going to see this? I guess they have a glassmith, and he made a giant magnifying glass to blow up her screen to make it look bigger. She shows off some stupid, it's like Twilight. And this is where I think the episode, it's funny. I like the characters and I like the setup, but it's an old joke. What was it? Those stupid characters. Edward and the buff guy. Oh, we get to pick between the two. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's the joke. It's presented in a funny, silly way because in this movie, it's a deer man and a cyborg dude. So those are the two, guys this girl gets to choose between. And of course, the cyborg guy's the super buff and strong type. And then you have the guy who's the deer who's in touch with his feelings and sings. Okay, get it. So at the end of the movie, she's supposed to choose one of the two guys. And she gets captured, and that's the end of the movie. It's a to be continued. So everyone in the crowd's going crazy about, who should she pick? And everyone, they start picking sides. This is where we kind of get that division where Sprig liked the goat guy because he's sensitive and everything. He's totally, I don't know. He plays his little magical flute and everything. And Polly likes the big buff guy. She likes the strong, beefy types. So we know what kind of guy that Polly likes. So this is where the real division was coming between Sprig and Polly, where he doesn't want to be on her side. She said left, he's going to say right. She says up, he's going to say down. He's going to just be the opposite. And they take it further and further. Oh, I don't even want to live in a town with a guy, if you like him. Oh, me neither. So they separate the town. Everyone who likes him over there, everyone who's on my side over here. So they literally split the town in two. But they're like, oh, there's, later in the next day, they're going to forget about this, Hop Hop and are talking. But by the next day, everything's battle lines are drawn. There's a line down the middle of the city. Sprig has his side, Polly has her side, and they're the kings of these two different tribes. And they're full blown indoctrinated, and it's only been less than like 8 hours. They're like praising Sprig like he's some type of goat god or a deer god. And Polly's like the look at her. I like her flannel bow. It's really cute. But she's like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? We can't have this. One of the guys that was on Polly's side's like, oh crap, I forgot my house is over there. He tries to cross the line and he like tongue him down. It's so silly.
Aw, gosh, I forgot my house was over in Alistairtown. Ow!
Take that, you stinking hunterite!
They're riding. A guy breaks into. He throws a brick through the window to steal more bricks from a brick store. It's like, geez, guys. And of course, the parallel here is like, Anne's like, oh, it's like the internet, and this is how people act. And then, of course, Hop Pop has no idea what that is. He's like, so this internet place, things are solved peacefully, right? And she's like, oh yeah, just like this, real peaceful. But even Sprig can do like the deer call like perfectly. Like it sounds like a real deer. Like he practices all for a few hours and he's already perfect at it.
Amazing, Leader Sprig.
You have the voice of an angel.
Anne's trying to get them to come to an agreement. And Sprig's like, oh, you come to join my side? And she's like, no, we got to end this. This is stupid. Your little fight is dumb. You're tearing the town apart. Sprig doesn't want to give up. I'm not letting Polly win. She's going to have to come to me and she's going to have to, say that I'm better and then my side was right and she was wrong. Then I'll call it off. So it's not about the movie or the characters. It's about a brother and sister fighting with each other. So the outer layer problem isn't the real problem. It's something deeper. They don't really explore it, but that's my interpretation of it. That other girl, I forgot her name, who Hop Pop sold Sprig to be this other guy's daughter's husband. She's here too. She's pretty funny. I guess Hop Pop was trying to talk to Polly, basically the same kind of thing. And then like, you're feeding my tum-tum.
Polly's not budging. She won't even see Sprig till he surrenders. Not only that, but they graffitied my tum-tum. Any luck on your end?
So the little jokes are funny. And they're like, oh man, we got to figure out a way to get these people together. Like, we got to do something. So Anne comes up with an idea. And even as she's like, she doesn't explain it. We learn it as she's doing it. And I was thinking to myself, this isn't going to work. But Anne goes full ninja mode. She looks really cool as a ninja. Remember Tenchu, the stealth assassin? She totally does it. She's running across rooftops and everything, doing all. She has the sickle, so it's very crazy cool ninja. There's two guys walking and like, oh, I named my son after. I forgot what the stupid guy's name was. Oh, you're a good father. No, that makes you a horrible father.
So I named my kid Alistair last night.
Wow, you're a good dad.
But she's trying to steal the flag because they have the two flags of their cities. And she's chopping it down. She gets it chopped down. Hop Pop steals the other flag. They run to the middle, so like they'll be forced to talk to each other. They're not going to talk. They're going to just start fighting. Then Sprig and Polly start talking, and you need to surrender. No, I'm not going to surrender. Like basically saying, I'd rather die than let you be right. This is deeper than the stupid characters in the movie. This is just between a brother and sister, and they're just using this as an excuse to, fight. They could have dealt with this 1,000 different ways, but they're going to take it to the most extreme because both of them don't want to, say that they were wrong. But Sprig retreats and Polly gets chased with her. They try to rout him, but they set up a trap and ambush. So they're all up on the rooftops. They all get knocked out, and it's just Polly. She's backed in the corner. It's all Sprig's team. Sprig's like, ha ha ha, Polly. Now you're gonna have to admit that I'm right. But like the old lady's like, enough talk, just finish her. So like everyone's getting their stuff prepped. There's like produce grenades. A guy pulls the stem with his teeth. The little gags are hilarious. We got a produce mortar. Like how does this even work? There has to be some type of propellant. Some dude busts out the produce minigun, Gatling gun. He's like a crank.
Oh, what?
Incoming!
And it's gonna, of course, no one's gonna die. It's just produce. I mean, it can get bruised up. But Polly's there, about to get gunned down. And Sprig's like, oh, I'm gonna watch my little sister, get destroyed here. And he's starting to feel like crap. He remembers Hop Pop telling him, that's what big brothers do. You protect your little sister. And that's true. I agree with that 1,000%. Look at Polly. It's so sad. And she just gave up. And then, of course, Sprig, coming to his senses, he takes the whole brunt of it. He gets completely demolished. And then they have this is the best part. This whole last little part. He's talking to
Because seeing you in danger
made me realize it doesn't matter what's fair. What matters is that I'm here to take care of you.
He's not dying, but the way they set it up, oh, and he like kind of like fades and looks like he's, you know, gonna die. The old lady plays like the magic flute thing, but he just pops up. Okay, it's over. We're done with this. And the whole town's like, yeah, we're over it now. We don't even fighting about this anymore. And Anne's like, what the hell, guys? Hop Pop's like, that's what we do. The amphibian people, they get into things. They get into things hard. They get into them fast. And they get out of them just as quick. So this all would have just played out normal and it just would have just ended. So like, that's the, you know, then they stop fighting about it. They have another movie night. Polly's like, hey, Sprig, I saved a seat for you, you know, up front. You can sit together. And then, you know, he's like, oh, and I got you some snacks. And, you know, brothers and sisters, I love this kind of stuff because family stuff. I like family values in cartoons, you know, treat your siblings right, you know, have respect for your parents, you know, those little lessons. They don't have to be so staunch and beating over your head. This episode, I think they did a pretty decent job at it. I just thought they could have done maybe a little more. But they show them, they hug. It's cute.
I saved you a spot!
And I brought you some sweets.
You're a good older brother, Sprig.
And then Hop Pop's like, oh, scooch over. I want a seat too. And then Anne's like, I picked a non-controversial independent film, My Dinner with Andrew. It's just like this, like she's trying to explain it. And they always just yell, get down, just start the dang movie. And that's the end of the episode. I probably won't watch this episode ever again. It's okay. Definitely, if I had to say, I wouldn't say it was bad because I like all the episodes, but this is definitely the least favorite episode out of all of them. The couple of good laughs. I like the produce Gatling gun. I like the little speech at the end by Sprig about protecting his sister. All that's good. I just thought the framework of the episode was a little bit weak.
It was awesome.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.